saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I know I'm doing my little YouTube thing right now, but I just start off. This just gonna be regular, bro. It's not gonna be like my reaction. But that's just what I do every YouTube video. I know this going on YouTube. So, right today we about to obviously we on Twitch right now. You get what I'm saying? JoeyDubs live on Twitch. I don't know if I'm gonna put my socials up there anymore, but that's my Twitch. You get what I'm saying? We in here, we lit. Bro, we about to react to this video right here, which is very long. It's almost 2 hours long. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't think I'm gonna be able to watch the whole thing. Like, it's too. You get what I'm saying, bro? I don't know. We'll see. At least half, but we'll see. And then what I might do is like, we'll see. But yeah, this is one Angel Reese fan. Yep, this is what everybody wanted. Naraya, I know you wanted to play Scribble, but I asked about other games. Everybody wanted to watch this. Everybody in my chat wanted to watch this. So I was gonna do that, but everybody in my chat wanted to watch, or at least watch this first, and it's long. So, well, before you came in here, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, one Angel Reese fan versus 10 Angel Reese haters. We got some people in my chat who like Angel Reese. Majority of y'all, shout out James. Majority of y'all in here are not a fan, bro. You get what I'm saying? Not a fan. Me, I guess you could say I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan. But yeah, I think I'll be able to give some good insight on this. You better react to it. And yeah.
Her record.
Is she not supposed to give her team another opportunity?
Y'all let me know if the volume is good.
We're talking about ball. We're talking about the game. Caitlyn, scored 700?
Nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's 2 hours. I probably won't. So we'll see. I realistically think probably like 20. You get what I'm saying? But we'll see.
169 points in her rookie year.
If I give Angel Reese flowers, doesn't take anything away from Caitlin Clark.
Angel impacts wanting to be a part of the culture. Caitlin impacts wanting to be a better ball player.
Welcome to Fan v Hater. Today we have content creator, sports expert, and Angel Reese superfan Mariah Rose set to debate a dream team of Angel Reese haters in the building. We're going to go through a variety of debate topics, and by the end, our esteemed panel of judges will determine who took home the victory. With that said, Mariah, we could...
You don't need judges for this, but...
Start with your first debate topic.
My opinion.
Angel Reese is unfairly criticized for being a strong competitor.
What up, baby girl?
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. So I'm gonna just keep it funky. Cool. I agree to a point, right? The reason why I feel like she isn't unfairly criticized is because I'm not gonna go into the bad guy, good guy.
Wait, so this is a hater? This is a hater, right?
At the end of the day, Angel faces everywhere, right? And so when we talk about marketability and her inability to finish, her inability to do certain things, I think it goes to that. So I'm gonna keep it a band with you. I agree that if she gonna be the aggressor, then be the aggressor. At the same time, if you're gonna throw punches, you gotta take them. And so I felt like, to your point when you said, I bet she did. You can't see me because Caitlyn did it. Right. Absolutely right. But now when you come in the league, right, and you fall in, you know what I'm saying? You got your 13 and 13, but now it's not translating to winning. And so I think a lot of that
Twitch? What do you
backlash
mean?
comes from that. I see you on McDonald's. I see you at the galas. I see you here. I see you there. I see you there. But now when it comes to the game, you the aggressor, but you're not winning, and you're getting hurt, and there's room for improvement. So I feel like in that respect, it's like, I bet, like, be the bad guy. All right, we outside, right? The allure of it all. But the allure of it all is I'm seeing this, and it's not backing that up. So who you trying to be? You trying to be, you trying to be the dude on the Sprite can? Or are you trying to be the soda?
Right.
You know what I mean?
No.
So that's why I feel like
this is something I don't agree with, bro, okay? Like it or not, bro, okay? Like it or not, all right? She's talking about it like it's like the NBA. Like, for example, let's just say I don't know, who's like name an average NBA player. Y'all name like an average NBA player starter. Y'all name one so I could kind of tell y'all. Like just name somebody, like average NBA player. No, okay, come on, bro. Okay, here we go, bro. Can we be serious for a second, please? Okay, I'm gonna just say average NBA player. Any? Okay, yeah, all right, bro. All right. Look, anyways, the WNBA is different, bro. The WNBA is different, bro. Like, NBA, yeah, it's about the way you play. WNBA, I'm sorry, bro, but it's about what brings attention to the sport. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Who's bigger? Well, this might be a crazy statement. I ain't gonna lie. Who do y'all think is more famous, Angel or Caitlyn? Who do y'all think is more famous? I feel like Angel is, like, if you're talking about like press, Angel, like people, there's people who probably don't know Caitlyn who know Angel because she be doing a lot. Do you get what I'm saying? Caitlyn, yeah, bro. I feel like it's ain't like, bro, all the drama, all the credit. Now, I guess Caitlyn's right there too. But, like, I mean, and look, Instagram, that's not a great way to do it because Caitlyn don't even be posting nothing on there. But I'm going to still do it anyways. Caitlyn got 3.4 mil. Angel got, what Angel got? Oh, that's right. She blocked me. Someone tell me how many, bro. Oh, my God. Yeah, see, that's my sign. See how the shit fall? Okay. Someone tell me how many followers she got. I think she got, like, double that. But I don't know. It's just like how you 5 mil. Okay. It's like how you, but it's like, how are, like, bro, people are choosing to follow her. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, how are you mad at her that people are choosing to follow her? You get what I'm saying? I don't know.
She does get fairly criticized because it's like, you can't be outside and be missing layups or 5 or 10 rebounds.
So you're saying that Angel Reese's
but bro, but here's the thing. If she go inside, she might still miss the 5 to 10 rebounds. So she might as well go outside. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying?
Attitude, quote unquote, doesn't translate to winning.
Yeah.
But she won a championship in college.
Yeah.
And she won 3 state championships in high
Yeah.
school.
And so
she won an AAU championship.
Right, but the
Caitlyn
hype
hasn't won a
Oh,
championship.
I ain't talking about Caitlyn. You ain't never heard me brought up Caitlyn.
But
You talking about Angel Reese being unfairly criticized.
But you did bring up Caitlyn because you brought up the.
No, I just brought that up to say I see you. You feel me? And I'm gonna come through.
See, and then here you go with the excessive hand motions. This is, you get what I'm saying? I'm very good at reading people. You know, where were these hand motions before, like on her initial? See the change in the. Y'all just gotta peep. Sometimes y'all just gotta sit back and just like peep energy, bro.
You want another angle.
Right, but you're saying that that Angel's style of play, her attitude, her aggressiveness doesn't translate to winning, but she's won on every single level, except for the WNBA, which she's been in for 1 year, and was the 7th overall pick. As you know, as a sports fan, I think we all know, no team that has a top 10 pick is the best team.
Right.
Also, they fired their coach and have brought in a brand new coach.
Shout out Teaspoon.
Angel was working with Lisa Leslie in the offseason on her jump shot.
Was she working with Lisa Leslie, or did Lisa Leslie say, "Hey, yo, come here"? So we gotta be
either way. No matter who we're gonna do.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
But that makes no sense because no matter.
Can I finish? Can I cook?
Go ahead.
Can I cook? Because, all right, here's my thing. Like, again, we talking about unfair criticism. That's all we talking about. I don't think she's unfairly criticized if I'm saying peekaboo, right? And I'm doing these things, right? But at the same time, I feel like it's half-assed. If I'm going to be outside on everything else, when I get on the court, I got to be outside too. And I'm not saying she's
It's not the way the world works in 2025. It's not the way the world works. Newsflash, bro. These leagues don't give a fuck about nothing but money. Okay? If Angel go out and she do some crazy shit, bro, and it doubles the ratings, but she can't rebound the ball, that's a win for the WNBA, which has been struggling for years and years and years. In my opinion. Y'all tell me if I'm
not
wrong.
Outside. I'm saying she got a ways to go before
they trying to grow.
Outside.
It don't matter. They trying to grow the fucking league. The players are making 70, 80K a year. She is a huge. You get like
Lisa Leslie was undeniable.
People gonna watch her, and they might not even like basketball, but they gonna watch the WNBA because they fuck with her.
She's had issues at every level.
But like,
she's transferred at every level. So again, polarity and duality.
But
so
she
all I'm
hasn't
saying
transferred
is
at every level. She's only been in the WNBA for 1 year. She
right.
hasn't
No, but
transferred
she transferred in college
But
after
she-
getting hurt. She also got hurt in the playoffs.
But she was. But
Where
she
her
was
team
winning
was
at-
18
she
and
was
22.
winning at- she was
No,
winning
she
at
was
Maryland, too.
0.4. They didn't win because of Angel. They won because of that entire team. And once so Cardoza quiet as kept, we keep that on for another day.
Cardozo,
Because
but that has
she
nothing to do
didn't.
with college.
No, I'm talking about Chicago Sky. What I'm
Right.
saying, my point was her ability to be outside with everything that she's doing, which I think is great.
Right.
Girl,
No,
let
you
me hold
don't.
some.
Right.
No, you
At the
don't.
same
You're
time,
hating on it, bro.
that
I ain't gonna
warrants
lie.
the criticism that she gets because she's constantly in the public eye. So
Is LeBron not in the public eye?
we're not talking about LeBron. This is who runs the
like-
world? Girls. We talking about girls. This is girl conversation. I
Okay,
feel
but
real
that-
feminist right now.
but
All
who-
I'm
who
saying
run the
is
world? Girls, the Beyonce song. Is
she's
she
not.
outside?
She's
Who-
not. I'm saying.
What is
And
her being
Beyonce
outside
gets
do
crazy
doing?
criticized. And Beyonce not outside like don't criticize me. I'm the
Right.
best. Criticize me. I'll take it. I'll eat it.
Right.
And I think Angel could be the same. If she really want to
Right.
be the face, then let people criticize you because at the end of the day, you out here missing layups, bro, while you eating McDonald's. Let's
But what
talk
are you
about
talking
it.
about? Because in their preseason game against the Brazil national team, she played for 17 minutes. And
So
went
why
for-
McDonald's didn't give Caitlin Clark a deal? Why they went to Angel? Like, how you gonna be mad if somebody offers you? It don't matter what you doing, bro. Like what? I don't understand. I feel like this, like,
15 and 12. So what's that?
I'm not denying her greatness. We're talking about her.
But you are
unfair-
denying her
I'm
greatness.
not denying her greatness. We're talking. The topic was unfair criticism. I'm
Right.
saying she's not unfairly criticized. If she big, she got on the big draws, then she can handle the big takes. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Right.
disagree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And y'all gonna disagree with me. You get what I'm saying? But I'm telling y'all as somebody who has gotten millions and millions of views, that shit affect you, bro. And that shit fuck with you. And if you didn't, you get what I'm saying? What y'all gotta understand, bro. All right, a lot of these people, okay, that you get what I'm saying in sports and stuff like that, they don't come from y'all background. They didn't have a stable home, bro. You get what I'm saying? They didn't have, like, shit was fucked up, bro. So you come from that and then you go into this world and it's, oh, well, you're big, so you can handle it. Nah, I'm big, but I'm fucked up. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to make mistakes. That's what people don't seem to understand, bro. And the only people that understand that are the people who actually play the sport. It's people, that's why you see people who play the sport, bro. You get what I'm saying? Who don't even come from that type of, but they know. People, you get what I'm saying? Of all, they know, like, okay. You get what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Nah. I don't agree with that. I don't think that because someone's fake, that means you could, look, that's what it is, but I don't think that means that that's right. Okay? Because the fact of the matter is, bro, how many people who are hating on, with the exception of like Dave, how many people who are hating on Angel Reese, right? They don't got as much money as we're not even gonna do that because it's not. But I'm just, you get what I'm saying? I don't know.
Okay. Good.
Yes, Bree. Pleasure, baby.
You was cooking.
Yeah, it's Sunday afternoon.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. No, I don't think she's unfairly criticized. You got to go by the basketball. She's 39% shooting from the floor. That's god awful. That's below average. She can't even get to the club with her percentage with 18%. Okay, she's pretty bad. Okay, she gets blocked. You know how many times she gets blocked?
How many?
2.2 per game. That she gets blocked more than games she played. Okay, she deserves to be criticized on a basketball level. We gotta tell the truth about Angel Reese. Stop pretending like. Listen, I understand she's a young female. We don't want to criticize her. I get that, but at the same time, we gotta.
But bro, these people. Here's the thing. It's a difference between people saying she not a good player and shit like that, and people. There's people out there, bro, who, okay, when she was at LSU and she was balling, these are those same people, bro, that are hating. Okay, so it's not even about her not. Look, if you're gonna keep it just about basketball, that's cool, but y'all gotta understand. Next year, if she pops off and she's great, these haters are still gonna be there. They're just gonna find some new shit. I'm telling y'all, bro, they say a lot, and it's not all, but a lot of people who hate on Angel Reese, they saying it's because she's not a good player. It's not. They don't like her personality, bro. They don't like her mannerisms. That's what it really is, bro. And I'm telling y'all, let her pop off, bro. that hate still gonna be there. I think it might even increase. Cause I seen what it was when she was at LSU, bro. Y'all gotta go back to that. I understand that in the WNBA, I understand all that, bro. But like,
gotta be honest here.
he said that that dude was the inspiration for this emoji.
Like, she missed layups. She missed that layup, that Brazil game you brought up earlier. She missed a layup on a fast break. She's a pro player.
Right.
A Hall of Famer, Lisa Leslie, had to pull her to the side for 2 reasons. One, her behavior, because she was like, hootie hoo, and unrivaled, right? And she didn't like that. Because she was making fun of Nafisa Collier.
Right.
She pulled her to the side. Hey, girl, you need to relax there. She's trying to teach her how to be a professional. But also on the basketball side, she's missing layups. Even she said it, like, girl, why are you missing layups for? You're a pro. A Hall of Famer, one of the best of the best. One of my favorite players, Lisa Leslie, who I grew up with, had to tell her that. Okay? And that's just a basketball side, but just her mouth. She really has to be careful what she says, because she said, I want to, why? Because she said, I want to be the bad guy. She wore those Joker shoes against Caitlin Clark because she want to show off those Reeboks. I'm the Joker.
Okay, lost me there. Lost me there, bro. Lost me there, bro. Lost me there. Okay, bro. Really? We got motherfuckers walking in barefoot on the build, like, bro. Like, bro, what? That's just, see, that right there, that's just like negative right there. Like, like that's just, I don't agree with the way she does things. That, oh, well, she wore this. So what? Isn't that what this country's about, bro? You could do what you want? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
And then when it came to the press conference,
like, this dude will never have anywhere even remotely close to the amount of hate that Angel has. Won't be in her shoes. None of that, bro. Okay? None of that. But he's saying, I would have did this. I hate motherfuckers like that. I do. I really do.
Nowhere to be found. She actually got fined for that. She has to own up to her words. Accountability. That's her problem. That's why people have a problem with her. People don't mind her attitude. I like her attitude. I like her bravado. I love that. I love that about her. But at the same time, you got to own up to that role. You want to be the bad guy? Be the bad guy. Don't be a little, little coward and run away. You got to woman up and own up to your mistakes.
When she, hold on. Run away. Listen, she might not, when she makes a mistake, she might not own up to it, but she not running from shit. Whatever she's stand behind, she fighting behind that shit. What?
Fair. You made a lot of points here. First of all, the woman up, own up to your mistakes.
Bro, you know how many people she want to beat they ass and she got to just stay composed because of some, bro, he yapping, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
In the same breath. You have to own up to it. You have to own up to it. You have to be able to do that. But when she's doing it, you can't be like, she has to watch her mouth. You got to pick one.
Yes.
No, she does, because she's a professional.
But no,
everything you say, she got a lot of young girls looking up.
Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? This is not that. This is what I'm saying. Pick your battle, bro. You can't have both, because those are two completely different arguments. One is straight basketball. You get what I'm saying? And the other one, and I'm saying this to you too, Coops, because you said some stuff about her attitude too. It wasn't just ball you were saying. I know you said that you would give her flowers if she, but you also admit it. You also don't like the way that she conducts herself. You get what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is that, I feel like you should pick one. Like, it's like, okay, you got this one, and now it's like that hatred is so deep that as soon as she does bad, you're gonna take that one too, and it's just weird vibes.
Up to her, right? Everything you say, you got to be presidential when you're that low. She's not just a regular star. She's a superstar in the WNBA.
But you're saying
that's why Caitlin Clark is very careful with her words. She can't say what she really wants to say.
No. First of all, Caitlin Clark and Angel, they're two completely separate personalities.
Okay.
You can't say, oh, Caitlin watches her mouth and Angel doesn't.
Well,
but then in the same breath say the reason I love my Angel is because of her bravado, because she does this, because she does that.
I don't mind
but you can't say you don't mind it, and then in the same breath
things but doesn't follow through. Like I said,
but how does she not follow through? what with this was it? Did she not win the ring?
Are you
How does
really
that not
okay?
follow through?
Okay, I'm going to talk about that. The whole thing.
Right.
First of all, Caitlin Clark wasn't even doing it to anybody. She was doing it with her teammates when she did that. And first of all, the game was already over.
Ask
Who was
Haley
doing this?
Lindley-
Following
ask
Caitlin
Haley
Clark the whole
Lindley
time.
about-
You already won. You beat her down. Yeah, they whooped her ass. And by the way,
Yeah.
she was the fourth scorer on that game. There's 3 players who scored 20 or more in that game. Everybody forget about them, but
Right.
everyone remember this. That's what they were remembering.
Who was the most outstanding player of that
The
tournament?
hate. I
Who
just
was it?
don't know where the hate comes
Angel
from.
Reese.
Okay, so you're saying so you're bringing up.
But we all know that Caitlin Clark. So what? So what? No. But okay, hold on. And then the following year, who knocked out LSU the following year, dropped 41 points on their ass? Who did that?
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did watch the game. 41 points.
When did Angel Reese get hurt in that game?
What?
When did Angel Reese get hurt in that game?
Oh my God! They lost. They got their butts whooped.
That's not the point. We're talking about Angel Reese, right? We're talking about Angel Reese and knocks on Angel Reese. When did Angel Reese get hurt in that game?
What are you talking about?
You don't know.
No, it's not that. We're moving the needle. Let's stick to the topic. Let's go back to. I'm going back to
What?
she
You're
get-
asking to
No,
know
she
because
just
you brought it up.
she's not unfairly criticized. Basketball-wise, unfairly criticized. No, she's not.
What warrants her criticism?
We're not talking about basketball wise, bro. Her criticism is not. It's bro. It's.
Her criticism is the way she acts. The way
You just said it's basketball, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Do y'all just Han, bro.
We're moving
By the way, this is coming from somebody, bro. I think Angel do way too, bro. Like, I will tell, bro, like, I don't think y'all understand. But it's just like, some people, they be just.
let's stick to the topic. Let's go back to. I'm going back to
What?
she
You're
get-
asking to know
No,
because
she
you
just
brought it up.
she's not unfairly criticized. Basketball-wise, unfairly criticized. No, she's not.
What warrants her criticism?
What warrants her criticism is the way she acts. The way
What?
she acts.
But
she
I thought you
deserves
just
to
said
be
you love the way she
criticized.
acts.
She's supposed
You
to be a
gotta pick,
professional.
bro.
No, she's supposed to be a professional, bro.
Okay.
Wow. That's Luka Doncic offense and Luka Doncic
Really?
defense.
Yeah. About to be a professional? Look at the other professionals. Look at John Morant. Look at Anthony Edwards. Look at, like, bro, what are we talking about? He acting like all these other people in the NBA, NFL are saints. They not. And y'all know how much shit they be doing that they don't even, that the teams cover up, and we not even gonna do that, bro. But like, bro, at the end of the day, these are young kids, bro, trying to figure out their life with everything and everything handed to them, bro. And a lot of them, you get what I'm saying, getting taken advantage of and going through it mentally. And you won't know.
All right, so the premise of this argument started with, is Angel Reese unfairly criticized?
Yes.
Period. No, right? Like, and I'm saying this as a black woman. I'm coming to this table as a black woman. I carry that on my shoulder every day, right? I see what she gets. I see it. We all get it. But I remember growing up, hearing my mom and my grandma tell me, as a black woman, you got to work twice as hard to get half as much.
Is that fair?
It's life.
Right, but I'm asking if it's fair.
It's
Because
life.
That's the problem.
Yeah, but see, okay, see, I don't really think I could speak on this too much. So it's true, bro. But like, you're trying to change the narrative at the same time. Like, you're saying it's okay being like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't have to. I don't want to.
The prompt is Angel Reese unfairly criticized? You come to the table, and I'm a black woman as well. You come to the table and you say, Angel Reese is not unfairly criticized, but then in the same breath, you bring up something we've both been told all our lives. You got to be twice as good to get half as much.
That's being
life
criticized.
or not life? Is it fair?
Hey, it's fair to me. I rise above it. You rise above it, right?
But does that
But
make it fair?
at the end of the day, right? Hear me out.
This is being y'all see this?
At the end of the day, Angel Reese is, as my teammates have said, is a
Yo,
professional,
Trev,
right?
Tommy, you know how much shit gets covered up? I would probably say triple that number. I ain't gonna lie.
She has decided
Especially
that
the colleges,
basketball
oh my
professionally is
goodness,
what I
bro.
want to do.
We not even
right?
gonna-
Like, do I agree with the criticism she gets about her attitude, her villain, whatever? Do I agree with that? No. But is she her criticism on basketball, her basketball play? Absolutely. I agree with that. That she is not unfairly criticized. Is she unfairly criticized as far as her personality, her attitude? Sure, absolutely.
So then why would you step up?
But using words like aggressive and things like that to describe her.
But also that discounts your points right there, because when we're talking about Angel Reese and we're talking about her criticism, everybody in here knows that when it comes to criticism about Angel Reese, it is not strictly game.
But we're here to talk about basketball, though.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But if we're going to talk about the fact is Angel Reese
is it basketball? Or is it? I don't know. The questions say Angel Reese is unfairly criticized, bro. All right, hold on. I'm going to skip to this one, bro. All right, I'm going to skip to this one, and then I might do something else. I want to see. I don't really need to see this take, but I want to see this. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark have both contributed to the rise of women's basketball. I want to see these takes.
That's for me.
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark have both contributed to
this is not even a debate. This is a statement.
The rise of women's basketball.
I just want to ask you, explain to me how. From where are you getting this from?
Now, let me hear what he has to say, bro.
Where am I getting the idea that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark?
I want to know what Angel Reese did that, put her in that same conversation as Caitlin Clark in that aspect, as in drawing attention to WNBA and bringing people that weren't watching or who weren't interested.
Awesome. I didn't say WNBA, I said women's basketball.
Women's basketball, fine. We can go.
But to put them in the same conversation, I'll put them in the same sentence for you. When Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark played in the national championship against one another, that became the most watched women's basketball game, college, pro, generally, of all time. Almost 10 million.
What were Angel Reese's stats in that game in comparison to Caitlin Clark's?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say I'm gonna put Ray Marshall in there too. Shout out Ray, but no, actually I ain't gonna lie. I can name some, but no, I get what you. Let me stop.
One championship.
Okay, that's what I asked for. I asked for stats, statisticals. What did she score?
I get what you're saying.
What's her box score? Did she outscore Caitlin Clark?
I think people would probably say Angel Reese first.
I heard someone mention before that there were 3 other 20-point scorers in the game before Angel Reese.
It's not Angel Reese's fault that she was.
So it's not her fault, but you said that it's not her fault.
But also, Angel
it's not her fault, but she should have. But she's the reason why that people are watching.
I mean, that's the NCAA. They made her the most outstanding player.
Okay, great. But is it the reason they watched that game? It's because Angel Reese, or it's because Caitlin Clark? Answer that.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark played all season. Any of those games that Angel Reese wasn't involved in could have been the most watched game ever.
Well, also it's the championship game, so take that in mind. Any championship game is going to be the most watched of the season, correct?
Yeah.
So that statement's fraud. Okay, next. Continue.
Okay.
Next, please.
Let me give a statement. Okay. Number 1, Angel Reese has more social following on all social media platforms. She is the most. Bro, this is like, y'all remember like when like Juju Smith-Schuster, he was blowing up and he made more off social media. That's just the era that we're in nowadays, bro. Is he a great player? Now, obviously, he doesn't do what he used to do, but like, bro, Angel Reese, especially in certain cultures, certain communities, like, bro.
I'm waiting for you.
You asked me a question.
I asked you a question. Continue your statement. You said, explain to me why that game was the most watched all time because of Angel Reese as well.
Because of the rivalry, the perceived rivalry between Angel Reese.
That she created herself, that Caitlin Clark never even...
Actually, Angel or Caitlin didn't create this rivalry. They've been playing against each other since AAU in 8th grade.
I understand. I'm talking about rivalry on a standpoint where Angel and Caitlin are being compared often, where even though they're different positions and
they're different positions.
Yes, so I'm agreeing with you on that.
Why would they get compared often?
Well, they are. Am I incorrect? So
you want to know why they get compared often? Because it gets clicks. Because it's a certain type of white woman and a certain type of black girl. That's why, and everything is about clicks. That's why. But
what we're here talking about is we're here talking about Angel Reese, but for some reason everyone who sat up here is talking about Caitlin Clark, including yourself.
That's not my fault.
The first topic you brought up was this.
Right, because that was a direct comparison.
Because she did it. So what I'm saying is that not because Caitlin Clark is the same player as her or different players, that we're comparing this because she's better, she does it better, and Angel Reese wants to be like that. Not in the way of not okay. So can I finish? I want to finish. She didn't tell me that, and that's gaslighting. In the next way, see, I don't fall for the gaslight, guys. You have to learn this. This is the new talk. I'm not gonna fall for the gaslight. What I mean is that Angel Reese wants to be Caitlin Clark. Don't tell me, oh, she wants to be a guard. I don't want to hear it. Just let me finish. She wants to be like her, pro-wise. She wants to have the name like her. As she said, we ain't playing women's basketball because of one person. We are watching because Caitlin Clark, not because Angel Reese. Everyone likes her. You watching?
I don't. Sorry, I'll be honest. I'm not like a huge Caitlin. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't. I don't even think it's anything against her, but I'm not a fan of her. I'm just not a. It is against her. Shit, I mean, I think she enjoys like all of this. You know, you don't see her coming out and make like I don't know. I think that she kind of, I just if you put Caitlyn in Angel's shoes, we not like, bro. It's just like Angel is way tougher. Let me put it that way.
Basketball because of Steph Curry or because of Andre Drummond.
And
that's
maybe
my
I'm thinking about people because of a person.
Time is up.
Yeah, he made some allegations that I don't know, them is not backable, bro.
He's back.
So we're talking about
and you need
both
put
brought
that
something
Zaza
to the game,
down.
the rise of the women's basketball. I agree some aspect, but let's talk about the attendance, okay? 1.3 million people watch a preseason game. That's a record on ESPN, and they sold out at Iowa. What did Angel Reese do? Half empty, okay? Also, who's moving arenas for? Why is Chicago Sky not playing where the Bulls play, but they're playing when Indiana shows up? It's Caitlin Clark. She's going to have more fans in that arena than Chicago Sky. Oh, let's keep going. DC, all these owners of the WNBA move their arenas for who? For their own team? No, Indiana Fever. And who's on that team? The ponytail girl, the girl from Iowa, the girl dropping ball from Amsterdam, 36 feet on a dot, Caitlin Clark. Okay, Caitlin Clark is like the restaurant. She can dish it and she can cook it. Okay, while Angel Reese is a waitress that fumbles the plates. Oh, I gotta go back and get another dish. And then she comes back. Oh, see, I did good, right? Just like her offensive rebounds. Make it the first time. I was in Atlanta, sold out, the biggest arena for women basketball in Georgia history. All colors, black, white, old, young, they're all there. I saw a whole bunch of people rocking Caitlin Clark jerseys.
Bro.
Matter of fact, I was sitting next to a track star who just won Olympics. I had courtside seats. It was one of the greatest moments I've ever been to, and I really love women basketball. So she brings all people walks of life together. The whole world knows Caitlin Clark. Matter of fact, Olympic team was getting clowned by one of the teams because they said, hey, where's Caitlin Clark at? Like, she's global. And people are wondering, why do people keep hating on Caitlin Clark so much? She's awesome. They
Bro,
do.
can I get a word in?
They really don't. Bro, besides me, a couple other motherfuckers, bro, and it's probably some black women and James, who be hating on Caitlin Clark? Everybody loves her. Like what? Who be hating on Caitlin Clark? I mean, Caitlin Clark is like this. Angel Reese hate. Like,
Just letting you know, I'm trying to drop all the facts, and then you go ahead. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead. I'll respond. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't get me wrong. Angel Reese has her. She has her place. Making it popular for the WNBA, but it's Caitlin Clark majority. The numbers don't lie. Numbers, attendance.
Okay. Did I say that Caitlin Clark did not have an impact on women's basketball? Did I say that? When did I say that?
Yeah, but you crapped on her about her national championship earlier.
I didn't crap on her. I said Caitlin Clark has never won a national championship,
Okay.
and that's a fact.
Okay, so?
So,
right.
we were talking about...
all right, here's another thing, too, and maybe I'm tripping on this. I think 50 to 60-year-old men, really 40 to 60, and maybe this is bias, I don't know, but I think 40, 50, 60-year-old men who are hating on Angel Reese and loving Caitlin, like, that just weird vibes to me. That's weird vibes to me. And there's a lot of that. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of that. And that's not just basketball. That's rooted with something else, bro. It really is, bro. You know? It really is, bro. Yeah. And people would love... Oh, W gifted sub. My alert box is off, but... CM5 with the gifted sub to Naraya. Naraya, you got one. W gifted sub, bro. Appreciate that, but... Yeah. Miss you, gang. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. But yeah, bro. I don't know.
About a completely different conversation about Angel's ceiling and her winning at every level.
Okay.
That has nothing to do with both having an impact on women's basketball. If you want to take Caitlin and compare her to Angel and have Caitlin having more attendance and whatever that may be, fine. You can do that because Caitlin is incredible.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who's that? Hold on. Who's that? Who is that? You changed your name? I'm trying to see who this was again. Yeah, you changed your name, bro. Who? Yeah, no, he changed his name, though. I'm trying to see. Nah, he been in my... Hold on. Nah, who is that? Who is that? I'm going through his chats and shit. Yeah, bro, who is this, bro? Nah, he's got thousands and thousands of chats in my thing. Yeah, bro. Is this Lil Woozy, I think? Maybe? Yeah, you take a look, James, and try and figure it out.
Also was sitting courtside at Caitlin's game in Atlanta that was sold out. It was incredible, and I enjoyed myself. I'm not taking anything away from Caitlin, nor should anybody. That's not right to do.
Okay,
and unfair to do
What's
because
good,
Caitlin
bro?
is changing the game hands down. But at the end of the day, Caitlin's fame, and look at the numbers of attendance and of viewership, her popularity skyrocketed to a different level in 2023 when that rivalry happened. And we know with every great movie, with every great sports story, everything, there is.
But didn't you say that the rivalry wasn't made by them, it was by the media?
Exactly.
You said that earlier.
Yeah.
But first of all,
that doesn't discount my point.
By the way, about the national championship, the biggest championship was between South Carolina and Iowa. It wasn't Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark was already projecting high ratings before the Angel Reese game.
The Iowa South Carolina game was after the LSU game.
No, so what? The UConn. It was UConn. Then it was South Carolina in 2024.
Too much logistics. We got a long queue.
Hello.
Appreciate that.
I just want you to repeat the question one more time.
Thank you.
My claim was that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
All right, I think I want to do something else. What we gonna do next, bro? YouTube video. This about to be like 40 minutes. I ain't gonna lie.